What's up, everybody? I want to talk to you about some of the awesome changes that Mojang has implemented in 13-week O2A. I'm really excited about this one. It's been a long time coming, but I'm sure you have better things to be doing, so let's get right down to it. Cal, get out of the way. So, they've changed the texture pack so that now terrain.png is not the single source where Minecraft gets its textures from. They now, each individual texture, say grass, dirt, birch wood, everything has its own individual file for the textures. This is going to be awesome for texture makers because when Minecraft updates and they say throw in an item with a new texture, it's not just going to be a purple square anymore, because that in previous versions, that item would not have existed in your texture pack. Now it's just going to get the texture that it would normally have. This is going to be a lot of work for texture pack makers initially, because they need to turn their one file into a whole bunch of different files, but this is going to add support basically for unlimited number of items in the game, and it's just going to be a whole better system for textures. Secondly, another really awesome system. You know what? I'm going to need being creative for this. They added a really awesome system for naming things, and let me show you what I'm talking about here. Let's say, for example, you wanted to have a chest be the drop chest. In classic Minecraft, you take a sign, and on that sign you would write, you know, mob drops. Just, you know, ignore what that says for now. Mob drops. So instead, you throw it over here, and you can name the chest by hand. Let's go ahead and call it mob drops. We'll take mob drops, and now we'll go set it over here. Actually, let's replace this one, shall we? I need some dirt. Replace this one. And now, instead of saying chest, it says mob drops up there. Super awesome addition to the game. I think it's going to make a lot better organizing. But that's not the only thing they did. They also gave you the ability to name monster eggs. Of course, not going to be useful in vanilla Minecraft, or not vanilla, but normal Minecraft, because you can't get them. But this is going to be really awesome for building your own maps. There we go. Egg. Professor Cluckenstein. And now we can go ahead and spawn a Professor Cluckenstein. Now that I think about it, he doesn't actually have a name when you select him. However, monsters, when they kill people, their name is shown, so that if someone were to say, find a random lever and then fall to their death at the bottom of a pit to zombies, you could put a little ironic joke with the names of the zombies. You could also use the same system to do things like name them Dungeon Guardians, or if you wanted to play pranks on people, you could do something like this, where instead of spawn ghast, it says spawn wolf. So the eggs that look similar, you can give this to your friend and say, here man, just give yourself a wolf, and suddenly blam, ghast out of nowhere. So that should make for some fun pranks. Next up on the list, actually, yeah, you could also do the same thing with the slimes and creepers, I noticed, because they're kind of green also. In the last update, they gave you the ability, I need a chest. I need to be able to craft something. They added a whole bunch of cool things. I'm presuming if you guys keep up with updates, you don't need me to go over them. But one of those things is trapped chests, where you throw a tripwire and a chest together. And what this does is it makes it so when you use a chest, it sends out a quick redstone line. Now, that's what they did in the last update. What they said they did in this update that's not working is that trap chests give off redstone circuit through walls. You can see, if I turn this into a piston over here, it does not fire, even though it is connected through a wall. So this isn't working right now. Probably just a little coding problem that needs to be fixed. It should be out working by the next update. Finally, one of the last things one of the other things they added in the previous update was hoppers. You can throw items into hoppers and then they get automatically deposited into chests. However, one of the changes they made to hoppers is that now they can be controlled via redstone. Let's turn this on right here. So I've got this dispenser back here acting as a mock mob trap. It's just dispensing random mob items, and some of those aren't making it into the hopper. Alright, you'd have to do some work on your water to make sure items are coming into the center. So that's kind of interesting. Or have water coming in from multiple sides so that they get the center. Anyways, some of these should be, some of these are making it in. But because I have redstone flowing to it, the items are not being stored in the chest. You can see the chest is just empty. However, when you take away the redstone circuit, they all just start dropping in one at a time. I've been waiting for this for so long. So very long. And if you guys watch my show, you know I've been out of the vanilla Minecraft loop. Look at that ghast swimming over there. I've been out of the Minecraft loop for a long time. And that's it for all the changes, by the way. Just talking to my subscribers now. I've been out of the Minecraft loop for a long time because I felt like I'd done everything in vanilla Minecraft, but the changes they've been making to redstone and the hopper make so many cool ideas that I really can't wait to get back into it. And you know what I noticed, actually, just now, is that none of these are falling past the hopper. So when it is successfully depositing items, then they don't fall off the sides. Interesting. Interesting. Anyways, that's it for now. I guess I'll see you guys later.